Hey, what's up, everybody? Torian and TJG Graphics here, and we're gonna take a look into my sketchbook. This is the front cover. So I'm gonna open this up and show you some sketch stuff that I've been working on lately, possibly for a new poster. So what this is, if you can't tell by now, this is I came up with this idea. I wanted to do an illustration of Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th fame. I wanted to do an illustration of them fighting. And so this is basically the first initial sketch that I did, and here are my tools right here. This is all the tools that I used. My trusty pencil, my Barrow turquoise, and I love these. I use those. My eraser, my other eraser, my mechanical pencil. So those are the 4 tools that I used to kind of concoct this here. So this initial sketch is, you have a very, very rough of Jason Voorhees. What I was trying to do is just trying to place everything right now. So this isn't, this is just a rough idea. So this is the initial drawing. I was just trying to get the pose that I had in my head set up. So this is it. The only thing about this is, is I was trying to come with this dynamic, very dynamic pose. Let me zero in a little bit. As you can see, it's Michael Myers. No detailing in here except for the butcher knife, which looks kind of wonky right now, but I just needed to put it in there as a placement so you can know what it is. The most detail I did on Michael was his mask, basically, because I wanted to capture a look that I had in my head, and came out very good for a rough sketch. So I like that a lot. This is mask. I wanted to show, I basically wanted to, whenever you look at Michael Myers' mask, there's really that blank, real expressionless look on the face, but you always see the little shadiness in the shade in the eyes, and it kind of like has that kind of evilish look to it. So I just wanted to kind of convey that, where it's a mask, but you can still see there's kind of like this there might be this kind of like this little essence of a grimace or a face in it. So everything looks good here, but like I said, getting back to the pose, this pose, I was trying to get this dynamic pose, but the pose just looks, the more I looked at it, the more I didn't want to go with it, because as you can see, it's supposed to be, there's Jason, you can see he's got his hockey mask right there. It's supposed to be Michael Myers. He's gonna have his hand, I pictured his hand like almost like over 3/4 of his hockey mask, but you could see the hockey mask, so you know who it is, and you get just enough information there. You get the eye, the holes around the side of the hockey mask. You'll have the ear, the head, the strap, and you'll know it's him. He'll have his machete in the back. So I really wanted something that was really dynamic in the pose, and I really wanted Jason. I wanted to show the how can I say, the brutality of Jason. Like he's getting ready to, he's really reaching back. He's getting ready to like deliver this like really, really massive blow to Michael Myers, and the same with Michael Myers. I want it to be, the concept of the illustration is, I don't want either character to look like there's a possibility of them losing. I want it to look like either one at this point. It could be it's a total it's a who's who, whoever's gonna win. So initially I had this pose. I wanted Michael, this is his chest, he has this stance right here, and the whole pose was about him gripping Michael Myers by the chest, by his coveralls, and kind of like holding him up a little bit. Both characters are very imposing, but to me, Jason will always be the biggest between the two. But Michael Myers is a very imposing character. We all know that. But still, I wanted to give this impression of Jason just basically kind of almost manhandling him, which you don't see in any of the movies with Michael Myers. He's always doing that to his victims. So that's what I wanted to convey in this. But the pose just it doesn't flow right, because you have the front of Jason right here. He's drawn back with his machete. He's got Michael Myers right here by his coveralls, and I wanted a lot of detail in there. I wanted you to see Jason's fingers just buried in the material and just holding him up. So you have that right there. You have Michael kind of a little bit off of his feet, but not too much. And so he's kind of in the air a little bit, and Michael's got his arm back. He's getting ready to strike. But the pose is just, it doesn't work. So this is what I decided to do. So I move over to this side of the page, and I started working out another pose with Jason. So basically, the other thing too is both of them will be striking from this side, and it really does, it just doesn't flow right. So I decided I wanted to go with not Michael, but Jason, sort of from the back, but enough to where you know who it is. You see the side of the face, the side of the hockey mask. You see his hand back here. He's drawn back with the machete. You know, he's gonna be big and imposing, like Jason always is. Moving down, you see the hand. I wanted to sketch the hand. I really wanted to get the look of the hand right and everything, and just sketch it out. So there it is. This is where Jason's gonna be gripping Michael Myers by his coveralls. So this pose right here should be here. So for right now, I just left this right here. No erasing. There's really I'm not trying to do too much erasing here. I'm just plotting this out as I go along, trying to get everything, as much detail out here before I go and actually work on a more polished sketch. So I hope I'm not moving this around too fast for you guys, but love this hand. The hand came out really good. And what I did last night was, since I didn't have enough room here at the end of the page to start working on, sketching out some of the machete, I did another quick sketch of his hand right here, same pose, same position, and looked up some pictures of machetes online, and I just wanted to kind of see how that's going to flow, how that's going to look when I start to do it. So that's looking pretty good. I like that. Look at that. That looks good. Look at that. But I really like this pose with Jason. I think that's really going to work out a lot better than this one over here. So yeah, so this is all rough pencil stuff. As you can see, I'm using both sides of my sketch pad. I got this side and I got this side. So usually if you follow me, I do most of my work digital, and I do most of my work on my iPad Pro and Procreate, which is what I'm going to do with this. But I want to go back to doing more traditional techniques with my artwork again. So I want to kind of do half and half, like do the original, the rough layouts in pencil, and then work it into my workflow in Procreate. There's something about drawing and sketching on real pen and paper, with real pencil and paper, as opposed to doing everything digital. I'm not a real big fan of sketching digitally. It just doesn't feel the same. But the reason why I do like digital is because I get my ideas out faster. So it's a give and take. So again, this is some concept art. This is my latest project that I'm working on. So hopefully I can work on this some more in the next couple of weeks. I really would like to see this come out. Questions or comments, hit me up. Let me know what you think of this video. Again, this is my Jason versus Michael Myers concept rough sketch art in my sketchbook. And I think that's going to do it for the video right now. I'll pull this out again. Pay no attention to that pose, because that pose is wonky. So yeah, there you have it. So I will see you guys in the next video. All right, later.